Hi, I'm Gloria Keith with Action Speaks, and today we shall continue our reading of research, studies, and history of the gifted. And we will continue with this particular subject matter from the primary topic, racial identity and context for gifted African American students, when who I am impacts how I am represented, addressing minority student issues in different contexts. The author is Julie A. Moore, January 1st, 2002, which was published. The publication is Roper Review. ISSN number is 0278319. And we've got as far as phenomenology view of racial identity. A central tenet of the MMRI is that the definition of what and is not African American lies within the individual. There is a tendency to assume that the only way to be African American is to focus on the unique experiences of African Americans. That is to be nationalistic. Again, much of the literature reviewed here poses the identity issue in terms of pro-African American or pro-white. However, African American gifted students may embrace a variety of ideology perspectives with much different benefits and or consequences for achieving outcomes and psychological well-being. The MMRI can be used to examine the utility of a more multidimensional view of racial ideology and giftedness. Racial ideology is often conceptualized as a continuum from an assimilationist to a more nationalistic view. Sellers, ETA, 1998. Thus, an individual considered to have a strong racial identity would be nationalistic, emphasizing the uniqueness of being an African American. However, it is possible that an individual may identify with his or her racial group, that is, have high centrality, but have an identity that is humanistic, assimilationist, or focused on the shared oppression of members of all minority groups. Sellers, ETA, ETAL, 1998. Moreover, there is evidence that individuals' racial ideologies are complex. The same person may be nationalistic regarding social and cultural issues, but more assimilationist when it comes to politics and economics. Rowley, Sellers, and Cook, 2001. Interestingly, Sellers, Chauvus, and Cook, 1998, found that both assimilationism and nationalism were negatively related to academic achievement for high centrality students, though there were no relationship between racial ideology and achievement for individuals with relatively low scores on centrality. In other words, both believing that African Americans should move more toward mainstream American society, and believing that African Americans should emphasize their difference from mainstream America, or associated with lower grades for students who hold race to be a central aspect of their identity. A minority ideology, however, was associated with more positive achievement. In this case, a more multicultural identity was more adaptive than either of the more traditional ideologies, which still raises the empirical question: what is the relationship between racial ideology and achievement for gifted students? We shall continue to read on social context and racial identity in our next session. Have a blessed day. Gloria Keith, Action Speaks, reading material that authenticates the production of my book, Every Child Born Gifted, by Gloria J. Keith. God bless you.